Welcome. Hopefully I'm going to be making this a series where I talk about popular shipping romances in anime, cartoons, etc. And I talk about whether they fumbled the ship or they didn't. And with that, we're going to be going over Danny Phantom. So, hold on. First thing, once again, I go over who was the loser, who was the best girl, who won canonically, and who should have won. So up top with the loser, we got Paulina, early Lois Lane Black Cat situation where she loved the superhero but didn't love the person. It only really found interest once they figured out the secret identity. But as time goes on, Danny got over his crush on Pauline and eventually went to the best girl, which is Valerie. Valerie, of course, is the enemy to lovers trope almost. Actually, not even almost. Enemies to lovers truly, because, of course, Valerie was a ghost hunter and they had very not hated feelings towards each other, but very disliked towards each other. But eventually, as time grows on and they start to get to know each other more and more, they were actually even in a relationship and in romantic feelings with each other. And to me, that's better than the actual canonical winner, who as I've gotten older, I've started to hate this trope, which is pretty much the best friend that just happened to stick around the entire time. Because really, to be honest with you, Sam and Danny really wasn't clicking in the beginning. And it just kind of seemed like it was a forced type deal. Yeah, you might have seen it every once in a while, sprinkled throughout. But it really didn't get going until the later part of Danny Phantom episodes. And even then, it seemed kind of forced. It was just like, oh yeah, the best friends had feelings for each other. And they just all of a sudden fell in love. Yeah. No, that shit was not believable whatsoever. So I think Valerie should have been end girl at the end. I think Sam should have eventually just been on her grind, being, the girl that's going to be independent and doing her whole thing, while Danny and Valerie eventually, grew into their love and went once again from enemies to lovers and then lovers to being, canonically the thing. But that's my opinion. What do you think down in the comments below? And next time we're going to be going over
I'm stop Ronable. Ron stoppable. That's